Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story, the last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And now the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
You know, this is a big part of this offense, not just spreading you vertically downfield by throwing the ball, but these jet sweeps put so much pressure on the defense horizontally. You've got a lot of speed you've got to contain. Here's a great example of getting a player who's got a lot of speed out on the perimeter. Let him do what he does best by getting downfield. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Caught quickly. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Strong game by this quarterback. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Siegel. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. set up. It's a first down play. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He'll hand it off. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Stop quickly after the catch, but it's 1st and goal now at the 7. The Longhorns trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 1st and goal, handoff. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down, ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Bush. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Looking for the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
tied 7-7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Can he make it to the marker? Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain.
Really good job here by this defense of taking away any threat downfield. Once he came to the outside, nowhere to go with the ball, so he has to tuck it and try to pick up a couple yards.
And here's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Knocks that one right down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the returner decides to single fair catch. Offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He flips it to the back across the middle. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made it at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The linebacker shifting around now. Ball handed off. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that drive.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Handoff from the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback drops back. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. It's caught downfield. Brought down to the 22 to first down, very near the red zone now.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
So we reach the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Now, 4th down.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it a college football player.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Boy, the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do right from the time he got the snap. The receiver was able to create some separation almost immediately on that corner route.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This will likely be the last play of the half. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there for what will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They get the second half started with their running play. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And now they run the draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got it for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, looking to throw it. Bringing pressure. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but I'm really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Defense is coming after him. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. He's going to pull it down and run. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. He's going to hand this off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. The short completion of the tight end. Here's a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Grab down the middle. It's Bush. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You talk to any offensive coordinator around the country, you start to evaluate quarterbacks. Everybody wants to talk arm strength and speed and size. The intangible about quarterbacks' willingness to take a hit and still deliver the ball is something that every offensive coordinator would tell you it's one of the highest priorities they look for.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
There's the handoff. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's going to be a 1st down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Now, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
It's a quick grab.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Second down after that run on the previous play. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Now it's second down here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Alabama getting set for the first and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Past the 50. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger.